is there for us, Ben.
Yeah, Joanna, thanks so much. If you were with us earlier, you'll know we were outside in the sunshine, so we've nipped inside to cool down, ironically next to a fire. But nonetheless, we're here in the heart of Birmingham's business district, normally home to about 35,000 staff, but even though restrictions have been eased somewhat today, there is very little sign that people are rushing back to the office, and therefore that has huge implications for all the businesses that cater to those office workers, be them coffee shops, cafes, bars and restaurants, and of course the office spaces themselves. So what are the implications, and when might those office workers start coming back to the benefit of all those businesses? Well, let me introduce you to Heléna, who is with us. Heléna, good morning. Look, I mean, you work at a patisserie just around the corner from here, don't you? And you rely on a lot of people passing by the business, calling in and buying coffee, macaroons, all that sort of thing, and they've just not been here for the last 18 months.
No, office workers, they haven't been in the office the last year, so we rely on them a lot for passing trade. So the shop has definitely been a lot quieter than we'd like it to be. But yeah, you'd like to think that they've kind of been coming back slowly.
How optimistic are you that people are going to come back? Because we know that this pandemic has changed the way we work. More people than ever before working at home, thinking about wanting to do it in the longer term. How confident are you that they'll come back and therefore the business will have that passing trade?
I think it's going to be a lot slower than we'd like. I think people have gotten quite comfortable with working from home, so unless you need to be back in the office, I don't feel like they'll be rushing back, but there are obviously reasons why people need to be back in the office. So yeah, I have seen it getting a bit busier in the last couple of weeks, so that's been promising for us.
And one of the things that you've done to adapt, I mean, you sell much more now online, don't you, than you ever have before, and also about creating events to encourage people that coming back into the city centre does have its benefits, and meeting people is useful.
Yeah, definitely. We've had our 10-year anniversary this year, so we've done a lot of collabs, and with that we're doing guided tasting sessions. That's been quite a positive way of just getting people back into the shop and having that kind of like face-to-face interaction with people, and also just allowing them to understand more about our social enterprise as well, just because that's quite an important element of what we do.
And talking about meeting people face-to-face, you got your job in lockdown, didn't you? So the first time you met your colleagues was when?
One of them yesterday, for the first time in 6 months. So,
wow.
Seeing them in 3D, I know.
Yeah. So the implications of that, you just want to be able to meet people that you work with and have that face-to-face interaction. Yeah,
definitely. I mean, being trained on Zoom, you get used to it, but it's definitely a different experience, and it's a lot nicer working with people face-to-face. So, yeah, it's definitely going to be more exciting actually being in an office and having a bit more buzz. So.
Well, good luck. Enjoy it, being back in the office. Really nice to see you. Thanks very much. So there, Joanna, you have some of the taste of what businesses here are contending with.